Hey, good morning, everybody. Aaron here, and today I'm going to be doing a tool haul on all the tools that I purchased since being at Hertz. And you guys are probably going to immediately notice that all of my tools are Snap-on and Bluepoint that I've been purchasing, besides this guy here. And that is only because this is the only tool truck that I get, so I don't really get shown to anything else that I would have to custom order, and I like to feel my tools before I purchase them, just how it is. I feel like we're going to start from over here, down, across, finish here, and then there's one more back there. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the panel tools. I purchased this because I was working on dashes 1 week. I think I had to do 3 full dash breakdowns, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna purchase those because I got tired of having to borrow them. And these guys are absolutely amazing. They're not really dirty because I like to put gloves on and stuff before I hop into a car, because no one wants to see black mechanic handprints on the vehicle. And next we're gonna do these white Snap-on hard handle screwdriver set. I'll be completely honest, I bought it because it looks cool. I don't see white handled things. I know that's gonna absolutely get ruined. You still see like a little bit of black there, and this is probably the most used one so far, just because of how fat that flathead is. But I only bought them because of the way they look, but they feel really good. They're very thick. I don't know if it translates well on video or not, but it is exceptionally thick. Also, it's got this little hex. Is it a hex? It might not be, but I use that for wrenches if something is too tight. Next, we're going to move on to the pick set. I bought this because my Harbor Freight ones kept breaking and I got tired of warranting them, so I got one that I could warranty on Tuesday whenever the guy gets here, and haven't had to just yet. So these things have been awesome. I really need to put some corrosion inhibitor on it, as they are all starting to get some corrosion. Next, we're going to go to this little Snap-on pocket screwdriver. I think the thing was like $2 or $3. Super awesome. This is probably my favorite tool out of everything that I own right now, because I just use it every single day. I would definitely get one of these, just any pocket screwdriver with a magnet on it. Next, we've got our actual magnet, which I drop. Unfortunately, I don't have all the feeling in my fingertips, so I drop a lot of things, and so I gotta go fish it out with this. This can like hold 10 pounds or something, so we'll just take this little, I don't know what you call it, collar off of it. Pick this up, pick this up, pick this up, and it all holds it all. So it's actually pretty awesome. We're gonna release this in kind of a better way, if I can. You can hear everybody coming in at 4 in the morning. Next, we're gonna go to our ratcheting screwdriver. I thought it was gonna be awesome, but to be completely fair, I haven't used it yet. The ratcheting mechanism feels great. I think it gets 5 bits, 3 flathead, and 2 Phillips. Completely warrantable, and lifetime warranty on that. So I was like, you know what, it'll be a good buy. Guy returned it to him because he didn't need it. He traded it in, so I got a pretty good deal on it also. I was like, you know, whatever, we'll just pick it up, and unfortunately just haven't used it, but it feels great. Next, my second favorite tools are these pocket pry bars, and you can tell that they get used pretty often. I love these things just as much as I love this, but I will use this before I grab those. This bends, obviously, because it's not a pry bar. Those don't. So these were like $10 or $14 each. It was one of those. I'd recommend it. It honestly feels great. Next, we're going to look at the valve core remover. Hold on, give me 1 second. So the valve core remover, we have a hard handle one, and I have not used it yet because I have light duty because I'm getting shoulder surgery, but I kept losing my Harbor Freight one, and so I said I'm gonna get one with a fat handle that sticks out and matches, so that whenever I put it in my toolbox, I can be like, oh crap, it's missing, and I can just find it real quick. 22 bucks. Probably was not the best spend, but I love the way the black handles look. Next, we're going to look at our Pushman pliers. These things are awesome, and I am loving them. I haven't had an issue with getting anything off. I will say that the flat nose, I need to get one of those sets too, but these things have been great. This is a wrench extender that I got from my sister. She got it for me for graduating from school, and that has been awesome. I've only used it 2 or 3 times, but every time I've needed it, it's made life easy. Now we go to my ratchets. I did not own a 1/4 inch. I used 3/8 with the 1/4 inch adapter, but then I was like, that gets in a lot of like hard to reach places, but this is great for smaller places rather than just far away. So I just went ahead and picked this up. I love Snap-on ratchets. I cannot tell you enough how much I love them. I definitely think they're worth the money. I like my gear wrench ones, but these are still my go-to. Obviously we have a 3/8 long neck one next. I had a flex head, but I got tired of the flex head turning on me. So I said, screw it, and I went with the 3/8 long neck. Breaker bar, I did not own a breaker bar. I saw it on the Snap-on truck. I was like, oh cool, that's a gray handle. Never seen a gray handle. Let's purchase it. So I did, and that's why I own it. I've used it a couple times, especially when I'm doing brakes. I can pop those caliper bracket bolts, not the side pin bolts. That would suck, but that works pretty well. I haven't had any problems with it, except for some of my sockets have a little wiggle room on it, but I don't think that's the breaker bar's fault. And then next, I think we've only got 2 more things to talk about. We have this socket set for all of our E's, hex, and Torx. It's a 87-piece Blue Point set for hex and Torx, and we start from T6 all the way up to T30 on the 1/4 inch or 3/8. Apologies for the noise. And then we have our fat ones over there all the way up to T60. And then we've got our little baby hexes over here. Boop. Little tiny hex. This has been super useful. Had one time that I used the T9. I don't see T9s a lot, but I'm glad that I have this set. It feels really, really good. The guy special ordered it for someone. He didn't want it, so he gave it to me for half off, and I was like, okay, I'll take an 87-piece Blue Point set for half off. I'm okay with that. I haven't really found any issues. I apologize. I'm still pretty nervous on camera, so this is kind of difficult for me. Next, we're going to look at this. This is, sorry, it's all messy. I'm trying to set things up correctly. The rest of my drawers are clean, just not this one. This is a coolant hose, or cable coolant hose. Ratcheting plier, I don't know what you would call it. The name, obviously Snap-on, but it's been pretty useful. It's got a ratcheting mechanism right here that while you ratchet it will turn or activate this, which actually closes around a hose clamp, so that if it's in an engine bay and I can't really get to it, it allows me to work on it. So we'll click, 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 and then it locks, and then it makes it to where you can move it easily. But that's all the tools that I've purchased recently. Obviously I got this massive toolbox, so I haven't had to buy sockets or anything. But if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and comment. I think the next video, I'm just closing this. I think the next video I'm going to do is going to be maintaining my tools and how I will use rust inhibitor and corrosion inhibitor on my picks and my sockets. I'll show you what I do for that, and I hope I see you all in the next video. Happy wrenching.